Hi guys, this is Kyle with Precision Renovations. We are going to show you how to edge band a piece. This is a piece of, I think, birch, 3/4 inch plywood. I think it's for a shelf or a built-in. So when you have these edges like this, right here, and it's exposed, like if this were a shelf, you would see it. So there's a couple of different ways you can finish that off. You could use a Melamine veneer, which is what we're going to be using. You could also use just like whatever. If this is birch or oak, they make birch or oak veneers. Ours is paint grade, so this is why I use the Melamine. Also, Melamine I think is a little bit stronger than the wood on the edges. So if it is a paint grade, I would recommend that. You need some sandpaper, a knife, a roller, scissors. This is two different types of edgers. So like this would go here, we're gonna scrape it, and that's gonna take the leftover Melamine off. And or you could use a planer. So a planer, you're just gonna scrape the edges off. All of these tools you can get at Home Depot, I think, except for this. You could get away with not using this, but I would recommend it just because you're gonna get a much better adhesion. And an iron. So we have our piece of stock. We have our Melamine tape. We're going to measure that Melamine tape, so it's just maybe 1/4 inch longer than this. Get your iron set to high. Just a cheap one works, or they make those little woodworking irons. Either or would work for this application. All right, so I'm going to kind of show you my steps. Put this phone down. So, right now I'm going to measure or cut my tape. I just cut it a little long. So a couple of tips. I have an 80 grit here and a 1 grit sanding block. You could use an actual sanding block. Out of wood or whatever. I just for teaching purposes, I was trying to show you guys everything you can get from Home Depot. So an 80 and a 180 grit. I took the 80 just to the edge real quick because the saw kind of left a few splinters even though we taped it. So the sandpaper kind of took all that off, so makes this edge banding process a little easier. So as you can see, that's kind of how the edge band looks. It'll overhang a little bit on each side. And your iron's hot, so you just kind of start right around here. Let it sit for a few minutes, or a few seconds, sorry. Kind of work your way to the edge. Kind of just work your way to the end. Kind of keep it taut, nice and tight. So these strips have pre-applied glue on the back of them, which I would highly recommend. You could do this, put your own glue on, but the glue is perfectly adhered to the strip. So another little trick I like to do is I kind of want to take the iron, hit the edges, and really get this laminate into that edge. I got her down. A lot of people will not do this step, and it's the roller. So this is really just going to get the joint and all that glue really adhered right. Make sure you get the edges. If if you did not have a roller, you could skip this step. You can almost make the iron act as a roller, but you don't want to put too much heat to the tape, otherwise you're just going to keep melting the glue. Okay. Now, flip it upside down. I'm going to trim my edges. So, now you can use two tools. You can use an old school planer, which works just fine. And you would take this planer and you would just kind of scrape the excess tape off. Or there's a new little cooler tool, and this you'd have to get at your like a woodworking store. The planer you could actually get at Home Depot. I think this is a Buck Brothers, which is they're a good brand, lifetime warranties. And you kind of take this, and if you kind of look at it, I'll show you. So on here, there's a couple blades. See if I can show you. Where those screws are holding the blade down. It's kind of hard to see. But you're gonna take this, it's gonna go right here. And you see how you can clamp it? And that clamp, so it allows you to put what pressure you want, and then you'll just slide this way, and then you flip it around, and you go this way. So I'm gonna do that right now, kind of show you. You don't want to put too much pressure on it, just a light amount. You can see a little strip came off. Same thing there, little strip. Flip the board around, do the other side. Flip the board, and again. Alright, so now the edge is pretty much perfect. But we're going to make it a little bit better. So, take your 80, 100 grit, whatever you have, or let's see, can I get this film back on? Even 100 will work. You want to take it this way. I like to go with the grain of the wood, so I don't, because if you scrape it this way, you can risk kind of peeling it back off. So kind of just go like this. Make your edge. Another word for this would be kind of knocking the edge down, almost like an eased edge, so it's not so pointy. Take your 180, lightly hit the edge. And what I like to do is just hit it with the iron one last time. Get your edges. Take a roller. Really roll it in there. Take your 180. Last swipe. And that. How you do an edge band on a piece of plywood, and this corner is very strong. So all those theories you hear about edge banding and it's a cheap way of doing it, you know, if it's done properly, I would disagree, as this is a very strong joint. If this comes off, you really hit it pretty hard. So, and then from there, you would just do your normal prep for paint. You know, prime this off. This joint's perfect. lightly sand this for the paint to adhere, and you got yourself a finished edge out of plywood. And the reason why you would do this really is if you were using plywood, because it's more economically friendly on the pockets, but also plywood has great qualities. This plywood is very strong, so once these are all edge band, if needed, because they're seen, it would just look like a solid piece of birch or maple or whatever this is. I don't remember when I bought it. But so that's how you edge band. This is Kyle with Precision Renovations. I hope this helps you guys. And I really just want to show you can use this. It's something anyone can do. Just your basic tools. You see everything I have right here. Basic iron I bought from Target for $12. So hope this helps. Thanks.